What is up, guys? Good morning. It's your boy Flippinstoop. I hope you guys are starting your day off strong, starting your day off right, and winning your morning. It's always so important to win your morning. This video, we're going to jump right into this new tax thing going on. And actually, it's not new. You're supposed to report your taxes. Everybody thinks you don't report your taxes for under $20,000. Well, that is a big false misconception. What it is you're doing some illegal stuff that you shouldn't be doing, and you should be reporting your taxes. And I know 90% of the people out there didn't report for under $20,000 because it wasn't submitted to the IRS, right? But the truth is, now coming in January, which is like you're knocking on its door, anything over $600 on these platforms that are electronically, I'm talking Poshmark, McCurry, anything like that, anything you do over $600, it's going to be reported to the IRS and you're going to have to pay taxes. Now, here's the thing is, now everybody's scared, right? It's actually going to make them, some people, unfortunately, stop reselling because now they got to be more responsible with setting money to the side and, saving their receipts and so on and so forth. And number one, if you think about reselling, how much you spend a week in reselling, I don't know what that is. I'm a garage sale fanatic, and my CPA tells me to write my own receipts. Right? Spend $100 at a garage sale, you write that down, and you write how many items you get down. Get a little small. Here's a tip for you. Go to Walmart, or wherever you want to go, to Office Depot, and go get yourself some receipt books, and write yourself receipts for the amount of inventory you are bringing in. You go to a garage. How many people go to garage sales through reselling and buy merchandise that you sell? And you think that you can't write yourself a receipt and use that as a write-off at the end of the year? Yes, you can. You most definitely can. My CPA actually encouraged me to go out and do it. That's why I began to do it. We will be definitely probably paying in, but not as much because of all the write-offs. Save every receipt you get. I'm talking gas receipts. I'm talking, you name it, you get it. I don't know how the gas thing goes, though, if your business isn't legit. If you are just doing it as a hobby reseller, and I don't know if the IRS allows you to write off your gas. I could be wrong. Maybe you can. We get 54 cents to the mile with the business, or with the license that we got. And so I don't know how that works in your state, and I don't know how that works for people that are just doing it as a hobby and not an actual business. But I do know anything over $600 now, starting January, I don't know if it's 1st or the 7th or something like that, they'll be reporting everything over $600. If you made $600 on eBay, they're going to report it. You made $600 on Poshmark, they're going to report it. And everybody's like, oh my God, what do I do? Well, you save a percentage of each sale. It's really that simple. Even if you have to get a separate account, a lockbox, something where you can put your taxes in that you can't touch. Like, even if maybe your bank will work with you and allow you to deposit money in there but not withdraw it until the end of the year. I'm not sure. Try out whatever will work for you. But it's a part of reselling, guys. It's running a business. You can't not pay taxes, right? But there are breaks. If you spent more money in receipts than you made, you're not going to pay no taxes, right? I mean, you either might have to pay some in, or you might not. Now, if you saved no receipts and you have no verification of any of the items you bought, I'm talking from tape to labels to your weigh station to the pads of paper you use to add up things or whatever, to the books you're reading to expand your business. I'm not going to say Christmas gifts, but hint, hint. There's a lot of things you can use as reselling to be able to write off. Now, I think it's more important to just go by the system, all right? And I actually, this morning I was going to get off in kind of where I left off yesterday, talking about don't be afraid of new things in reselling. And this is one of them, taxes. If you've never paid taxes as a reseller, you're not going to have a choice anymore. You're not going to have a choice. If you make over $600, I mean, that's under $50 a month. $50 a month, and you're paying taxes, right? So I think that a lot of resellers that are doing it part-time just for a little bit of income, it might not even be worth you reselling, and they're going to feel that way, and they're going to retract from the platforms. I don't know. I hope not. I like to see people strive and build on, right? I knew we were going to have to pay taxes with the margins we were making each month. I knew without a doubt we were going to have to pay taxes. So I saved every single receipt that related with the business. I'm talking down to the ink pens I use, guys. You name it, you should be saving them receipts. I bought a little carrying like briefcase type thing. Good morning, my. Thank you for watching. I brought like a little briefcase thing, me and my fiance did, and we stick every receipt that goes into reselling in there. Why? You guys, if you made over $600 on eBay, you're paying taxes. And if you don't have anything that shows that you spent more or as much as you made, then you're going to be pulling out of your pocket if you didn't save anything. And that's going to scare a lot of resellers. But what I wanted to get into besides that, right? So that's the tax information this morning. It is about to change. It used to be $20,000 and people weren't reporting it. But here's the big myth. You were supposed to be reporting that. Like, you were breaking the law for X amount of years, not reporting that amount of money that you were making, right? That's just it. You slipped through the cracks, right? So make sure you pay your taxes. Set off enough money. I'm not a CPA. I'm not going to be able to tell you how much you should set up, but you know, one good way to do it is might seem like a lot of money to people, is 25% of every dollar. If you save that, so if you put a quarter to the side for every dollar, you will have plenty enough money to pay your taxes, plus you'll have money to put back in your inventory or buy yourself something shiny at the end of the year. You will be certain, if you save 25% of every dollar, you'll definitely have enough to cover your taxes, and you'll have enough to have extra change left over at the end of the year. Maybe you're a huge reseller doing 6 figures. I mean, that would add up to a lot of extra cash, right? So it's almost like you're putting money into the bank. It's just like you're putting money into the bank to play with it in January or February. So outside of that is we're starting a new gig today, and I'm nervous, right? It's been a while in reselling since I've been nervous. I usually go out buy. I know what to buy. But for those of you that are getting ready to start reselling or thinking about reselling, it's nerve-wracking in the beginning, right? You're scared. You don't know if you're going to be able to buy the right items or find the right items. You don't know if your items are going to sell. You're scared of the eBay platform because it's big, and you know there's a lot to learn. But the great thing is if you take those leaps, you'll soon learn. It's not that scary, right? Like, I'm nervous. We got a house to go, or assistant living program. There's a room, and we got to clean it out today, right? Never done that in my life. So I'm a little bit nervous about it. Me and my fiance are a little bit nervous. We've never done nothing like that. But that's the nervous you want, right? Because we're pushing the boundaries. We're trying to grow. We're trying to build another business. Doing that, that's the fear you want. Like that fear where you're holding back and you don't want to take the plunge into reselling. Go with your gut instinct and do it, right? Soon after that, you'll be glad you took the plunge, right? Or maybe you'll realize reselling wasn't for you and you just don't want to do it, right? But the truth is you want that nervous feeling. That nervous feeling is good. It's normal. Everybody has it when they first start reselling. Everybody has it in any business venture they took out. But the truth is there's so many YouTube videos like this one right here, and there's so many platforms on Marketplace or on Facebook like this one right here, is that you can tell that it is a platform that you are investing wisely, because I wouldn't be sitting here making this video content every single day if I didn't see any potential in eBay for anybody, right? I wouldn't make it. Why would I want to lead somebody down the wrong path? And basically, I'd be wasting my time every single day when I could be listing and making videos like this to send people the wrong way. No, that's not what I'm about, and that's what I hope nobody's about. But the truth is, guys, is it is scary in the beginning, but you'll overcome that fear. And before you know it, you'll be going to thrift stores, garage sales. You'll know exactly what you're looking for. You'll see an item, and you've looked it up 100 times, so you already know it's going to make you a profit. See, I used to always wonder when Rally Roots used to say sell similar. This is what I thought he was talking about. Find somebody that has an item similar to yours and hit sell similar. That's what I thought they were talking about. I was wrong. What they're talking about is Get something for an example. If you're selling like shirt dresses like these, and it sells for you, go out and look for similar items and sell them. Why do I say that? Because eBay learns what you list, and then they send you the traffic that is actually looking for those specific items. So I'm going to give you a really quick example. So say my pants sales slowed down. Why? Because I've been throwing in a lot of sweatshirts, and I'm going to break that down for you. In the beginning, in this new store, all I listed was denim jeans. Okay, men's and women's. Nothing but denim jeans, and my denim jean sales went really high, right? And then I started throwing sweatshirts in there. What that did to eBay was it confused them. They're like, wait a minute. You sell denim jeans, and I'm sending you people that buy denim jeans. Now you're throwing sweaters in there, and we don't know yet what you're doing until you're consistent long enough with it. Like if you add a new product right now, say you start adding vapes. I don't even know if you can sell these things on eBay without a license. I don't know about that, but just say you started adding them in today and you're already at 6 figures. It's going to take eBay a while to realize that you're consistent listing these items, so when people are searching them, to send the traffic to you. That's why people say sell similar. If you've always wondered what that meant, it's not look up the same similar item that you are listing and hit sell similar. It's because eBay is starting to get a record of what you're listing, and that's the traffic they're going to send you, so you'll sell more items if you sell similar. Did that sound confusing, or did I sum that up right? If you, like me, if I would have stuck with nothing but denim jeans, my sales would probably be, I think it would be more than where I'm at now. I can't tell you the margins, the difference of it, because we're doing good with sweaters, t-shirts, just clothes in general, right? But that's what I realized. I realized, wow, there's a lot more items out there in the clothing niche than just denim jeans people are looking for. Now, you can just pick denim jeans and run with it. Why? Because everybody buys denim jeans. And if any of you guys have went out and bought brand new denim jeans lately, you know what the sticker price is on them. You're talking, for a good quality jean, you're not buying one for under $50. Unless you go to Walmart and buy a pair of Wranglers. And in my opinion, if they're $20 Wranglers, just my opinion, they're probably a cheaper quality than the Levi 505s that are $50, $60, $70, $80, and $100, right? But that's just my opinion. That also could be the name tag. So denim jeans is a very good place to go if you can find good denim jeans, right? If you can find good quality denim jeans, know what brands to look for, you will always sell denim jeans. I sell them in the summer. I sell them in the spring. I sell them in the winter. I sell them in the fall. I sell shorts in the winter, right? Just because it's winter here in Michigan and there's 4 inches of snow outside, that does not mean that's going on in California right now. It does not. Now, I sell more shorts in the summer and spring, of course, than I do in the winter. But I still sell shorts in the winter, okay? So I don't stop listing shorts. If I can find shorts at a good price, matter of fact, right now is a real good time to buy shorts in my location because not too many people's looking for them and people still want to get rid of them. Pick them up at a real low cost, even if you want to wait until, I don't know, March or April to list them. But I wouldn't. I would get them up listed as fast as possible. Okay, so reverting back a little bit about this new thing, this new gig we're starting today, cleaning out estate sales. It's not even estate sales. We basically could have the estate sales. We're the ones that are going to come in and get rid of all the stuff for the families that don't want it, right? And in return, they leave us items. We're obviously seeking clothes, valuable items, and we go in and evaluate the area, or we go in and evaluate the home. And if there is enough product in there to make us what we feel like we're worth in a day or 3 day to 3 to clean a house out, right? Then it's free of charge. We'll do it for free. Now, if we go in there and there's a couple items that can make us maybe $100, $200, $300 here, then we charge the remainder for the rest of our services, right? And it's a big market. I think it's perfect for a reseller. What better place to go than put in some hard work and labor, right, to get inventory for your eBay business. Now, this is going to slow some things down. I'm now having to wake up earlier and starting my listing earlier because we'll be gone throughout the day doing this and then come home and finish there. So it is picking up more day hours you're putting into work, but don't think small. In the beginning, I suggest think small. Go buy one item, list it. Okay, go buy an item for $4 that you can sell it for 20 and make $10 on it, right? Go do that. there'll be a little light bulb will click in your head and be like, holy shit, if I did that with $4, what can I do with the $20 that I just made off this outfit? Now I can go buy 2 items and make 40, and so on and so forth. It just keeps going like that, right? So a light bulb will click, but then, we're 2 years in now, and we're trying to grow bigger. We're trying to build another business. And hopefully some of the family will get involved. I got my brother on my side that's thinking about getting involved. But these are all things you guys can do. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, if you would have said, 3 years ago, if you would have said, Justin, you and your fiance will be running 2 businesses, and you'd be working 10 to 12 hours a day, I would have said, you're crazy. No way. That's not possible. I don't even know how to run one business, right? And I'm not saying I'm a master business runner. That's why we hire a CPA, but I'm learning as we go, right? You're going to learn. You're going to have some failures. You're going to have some hiccups. You're going to think you're going to completely fail at times. You're going to want to throw in the towel, but you just don't throw in the towel. You keep going. Take the plunge. You're not going to know how to look. A lot of people know how to make money. I'm going to give you a really good example. A lot of people know how to go buy an item for $4 and sell it for 20. It don't take a genius to figure that out, right? But to know how business actually works is a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game to know how much money you need to stick back into the business, how much money goes into taxes, how much money, there's a lot more to running a business than just going to buy an item at a thrift store, especially now that the tax bracket is, if you do more than $600 in sales, you are getting taxed, right? You are getting taxed. Whether you like it or not, you're going to get 1099 at the end of the year. So for all of you that made over $600, you will be receiving a 1099. I'm almost guaranteed, right? I'm not the IRS, but I'm sure they're going to start dishing them out. And you can't dodge it because everything on eBay is electronically. It's all submitted. They pass all that right to the IRS. So you can't be like, okay, we'll do cash on this one. You can't do that unless you're selling on Marketplace or garage sales or whatever. And then you're still supposed to report that. Now, once again, guys, I'm not a CPA. I'm not a business expert. This is just, to me, common knowledge. And just pay your taxes. Put enough money to the side to just pay your taxes. And then guess what? You don't got nothing to worry about. The only time you're going to ever have anything to worry about when it's time to come pay your taxes is if you use that for all play money and you got no money to pay your taxes, right? That's the only reason you should be nervous. So some people are going to be nervous this year for sure. I don't know exactly how much we're going to have in taxes, but I'm sure I'm going to have to pull some strings if we made a certain amount and our receipts don't cover it all, right? But save your receipts, guys. When you're a reseller, how often are you going to the thrift stores and buying items? Probably almost every day, right? Those $5 purchases, those 20, those 50, those 100, those 300, the 500, the 1,000, all them purchases are write-offs, man. They will all help you at the end of the year for you not to have to pay as much into taxes. If anything, you might get to a point where they actually owe you money. You don't know, right? So, play it safe. Don't be afraid of the new tax thing coming in, and just learn it, guys. It's just like anything else. When you first started reselling, if you've been reselling for a while now, you didn't know nothing about eBay, and neither did I. When I first got on the platform, I'm all excited. I'm like, I'm going to be a reseller, right? I was talking about it for a year before I even listed my first item. Don't do that. That's silly. And then I finally started listing my first item, and I'm all pumped up about it. And then I was all nervous to list my first item. I listed our first item. I think it was gone in 3 or 4 days. And we just kept going, right? If you can sell one item, you can sell 1,000 items on eBay, right? We've sold thousands of items and made tens of thousands of dollars, right? And you can do the same thing. It all started from our closet. There's not a person that is watching this video that doesn't have $500 to $1,000 worth of profit of items in their house. Most people have $500 sitting around or $1,000 sitting around that is just collecting dust. Am I right or wrong? If you went into your closet, you went into your garage, you could find enough items to make you $500. I can almost guarantee it. So on that note, guys, I'm going to leave you, but attack your fears. My biggest thing was a fear, right? Because I'm nervous as hell about today. But you can't grow. Say we went there and we didn't do the job they were expecting, and we got a bad referral. Let's just use that for an example, right? You would still learn, right? Even though through the failure is they didn't give you a good referral, they won't give you a referral because they didn't like your services. That is just places that you get to now learn from. Okay, what didn't they like? What didn't you like about our services? And then they'll tell you, and then you start working on that, right? You make sure you don't do that again. It's the same thing with reselling. You list an item, a person gets it, and you forgot to mention that it had a small tear on the side, whatever. Now you know to do your quality service better the next time. You got one upset customer, fix it. Right? Make it right to that customer. Send them a free item. Do something, right? You know, you can make it right with customers, and that's one I'm going to make a whole video on how I've made it right with customers that's got items that they didn't read completely the item description and it had a hole, and I said, you know what? I understand it, because on the mobile platform, you don't always see all the fine print, right? So here's what we're going to do. Resend me your address. We're going to send you a free $20 value of whatever you want. You pick it out, message me which one you want. I'll pull it from my store and I'll send it to you. Resolves almost every issue that's ever happened with us in this new store. My old store, I was like, whatever, dude, you didn't read it. It was your fault. Bad attitude. Don't have that attitude, because each customer can make you or break you, right? If you have a customer on there saying absolutely terrible customer service, absolutely terrible communication, the guy was a jerk or the girl was a jerk, whatever, like that's going to impact your sales. People will read that one negative comment out of the 5,000 positive comments you got, and a red flag will stick up in their head. I know it's crazy, it's nuts, but it happens. But then again, don't panic if you get bad feedback. I got it on mine, you know, but I still sell items, so don't panic. Attack your fears, guys. Stop running from them, and you can succeed. It's your boy Flippinstoop.